some of these out. Again, do I want this to be oxygen? What will bristle blossoms grow in? I forget. They too will grow in carbon dioxide. Oh, but they need light. I'd forgotten all about light. How the fuck are we going to light this up? Light for berries. Lurker, exactly. Exactly. This is why I check things. This is why I try and build things in pause. So we need light. Ah, piss sticks. Where is it? Furniture? Oh, bollocks. Oh, fucking hell. I'm gonna finish and make more pizza. Hover over the thumbs for each job. Thumbs up? What? Hover over the thumbs up. Thumbs up? Is that what that is? The castle, I'm gonna call it. This thing, you mean? Coffee. Duplicates who have mastered this job. Interesting. Never even done that before. Very good. Fuck. What am I going to do about lighting? I really don't know what to do. I don't know if to use normal lamps and throw in some mesh tiles. Because if I throw in a mesh tile here and there... Oh, bollocks. Go donate 3 high. Come on, dupe learn every job and be like, super dupe, yeah, you can cross-train dupes. We've done a few where we've cross-trained, so they've got like strength and exosuit speed and stuff like that. Let's show who's mastered it. Right, okay. Mastered it at that tier that you mouse over. It'd be nice if it would show you who had mastered basic. Oh, there we go, actually, maybe it does. So I've got 8 basic bitch builders, I've got 7 next level builders, and I've got 5 god tier builders. Oh, that's quite nice actually, I didn't notice that. So I could go down the list and figure out which 2 dupes, well it's probably these 2, need to go up to this tier. In fact, let's put them on there. What's up? I've not looked at the jobs tree in ages. Excuse me. Ren and Hader. Beautiful. Right. Decisions. If I make this 3 high, then I can put ceiling lamps in. So let's see if that was... Oh, would it work if it was 2 high? No, 3 high. I could put some ceiling lamps in, like 1, 2. And that would do it. Oh. What if I put mesh tiles? Oh, that's so close. I know there's probably some really interesting lighting builds out there, but I've just not been paying attention to what people have been doing on the forums, to be honest. I know, I think Cass showed a really nice farming layout a while ago, but I've just not been paying attention. So I don't know what happens if, for example, I put a lamp here with a mesh tile underneath. Don't quite know how best to do it. Bollocks. This may take a moment. Let me try and figure this out. So if I had a lamp like there, that would give me the lighting bonus for my crop, and I could have a little tile underneath it. Could have a little mesh tile like boop. I could move that over one. Slap a mesh tile here. There maybe. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to fit this in on every floor. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Just kicked the shit out my shelves. Sorry. Sorry if that was loud. How the fuck am I going to do this? I think the easier option might be to just use ceiling lamps, but... Make it 3 high and use ceiling lamps. Then I'm going to lose a row of bristle blossoms. I don't know if that's a problem. Ah, bollocks. If I use ceiling lamps, where are we? Furniture. I'll just need 2 per level. Any ideas, guys? Anything that you think might fix this problem? Oh, maybe that might work. 3, 4. I don't want to lose, like, I was going to say I could put some mesh tiles in the centre, but I'd lose so much planting area. Let's get rid of you. What a pain in the ass. You're going to have sleepweed. Do you need anything else to keep your dupes well fed? It's more just about having a few different options for food. I can't cancel that. It's more just about having a few different variations. I mean, arguably I could just make a load of slime and live off mushrooms, but I don't think we'd have enough really to do just mushrooms. I just like the idea, as I say, of having a few different options, covering a few different bases, and you know, we've not done crops for a while, and it has changed a lot since I last did it, which is why I'm struggling so much with this at the minute. You know, I want to figure out a way of farming because it's something I've not really bothered doing much in the past. Normally we got a system, it ran fine, that would be our system for the rest of the game. Whereas I think now there's more of a focus on sort of diversifying a bit more. Oh, that's going to make me sad. Diversifying a bit more with your food requirements and stuff. Not just having, you know, just the same food for the whole game. Which is kind of a nice change. I like that. Maybe for this floor. God damn. Maybe for this floor here. We would have a little lamp. Like so. And then these floors. A lot of lamps in here, but they're not generating all that much heat realistically. What do we reckon? That will then give me light to every level. That was very pleasing. Oh, Christ. I don't even know if I can run through planters like this anymore. I don't know the behaviour of pipes. What I don't want is for my water to be sat in the pipes for too long. I'd rather have it pumped through, deliver what's needed, and then any excess can go back into here. But I don't know if that's a smart way of doing things. Let's cancel you for a second. We'll get rid of you. What did I just build these out of? Wolframite. Oh, we've got no Wolframite left. Might have to be granite pipes. Yeah, I kind of want my liquid to keep flowing. So I want to supply some to the plants, but also have it go back into my overflow. Some endgame content. Not really. It's not really endgame, Belzano. It's just because I like to build things that hopefully don't need to tear down again, and because I'm a bit out of the loop with the game at the minute, I'm struggling a little bit. With this room, I'm going to use the temperature of the water that's coming in to actually cool the room. So I need to have a radiator that can feed back into here. But also give the plants a supply. It's going to come from this line here. So let's see. The Tinkerbell Blossom Unit. Stop naming your things, Saturnus. It's really obnoxious. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see. The Tinkerbell, yeah, have a look at this, guys. This is sort of what we're saying. There's probably really clever ways of doing lighting. So it will flow down here. Will it flow down there as well, even though it's blocked on either side? Will it flow down there? 14, 15, 16, 17 plants in there as well. Interesting. This is what I mean. I'm out the loop with this sort of stuff. think I'm going to end up just slapping a feck load of lights in it. Basically warming my room up. So what is it, 5 watts per lamp? Or is it 10 for the ceiling lights? I can't even remember. 2.5 on the ceiling light. Fancy, yeah. You should see his Pac-Man Ghost and all the other things he's been working on. I forget what the ghost one was called though. What was it called, Saturnus? I think that was a natural gas cooler or something. Well, heat I'm not too worried about, honestly. That's not too much of a problem. If I wasn't trying to do this so compactly, I'd do something with standing lamps, but I don't want to. I want it to fit in the same sort of space. I'd rather produce less crops at the minute, but have it symmetrical in my base than worry about being efficient. So, liquid piping. I don't think it will behave nicely if I try and go through pipes like this, through farm tiles like this. Which means I might need to do something like what I did before, over here. The reason I did it over here is because I'm going to have 2 different liquids. How do I do this then? So my thinking is I've just slapped down a couple of liquid shut-offs because at some point in the future I'm probably going to want to automate the liquid to each of these different crops independent of each other. So I'll have some automation that I can just either toggle manually or have it linked to a compactor or something, so I can shut off water supply to either one of these builds. My water pipe's probably going to come in from over here somehow and then merge with both of these. But I'm going to have to be careful that I don't piss through too much water. Because once I fix this piping up at the top, I think this will move about like 1.5 tons a day, which is barely enough to run either one of these, I think. What should we do? What to do? Yup, it works. What are we talking about? Sorry, to turn a stream lag. Which works? Running through the planters. Feels like it'd be weird, it'd be buggy. My instinct is that it'd be buggy. Reduce the size of each farm by half. No! We go big here, Camo. We go big. We either go big or we go home. It's just how it is. The consumption of the plant is plenty circulation for the cooling. I said I don't need to worry with the radiator at all. Is that what you mean? Interesting. Let's let him build some of this shit. Fuck it. This seems really derpy with the piping. I don't know if I like it. I really don't think I do. Truth be told, I think it looks horrible. So, you're going to come through here. And we're going to build this out of granite because I don't have enough wool from it. So, you can do this. Do the plants take what they need? I remember in previous versions that one had to cap the water feed with a valve, or else plant would consume a lot of water. No, the reason people